All right, guys, in this video, we'll do one example of how to do a problem following all of the steps and how to check and see that we actually have a final answer and that we don't need to keep doing more work. These are also the types of problems that we practiced during our live session today, and these are the types of problems that will be on tomorrow's quiz. So here is our only example for today. Again, we did problems like this during class today, and these are the types of problems also that will be on your quiz tomorrow. Based on our first video, the first thing I should do in this problem is I should distribute my exponent into the parentheses. So if there's ever an exponent outside of a parentheses, that must be the first thing that you do. Notice that I distributed it to the y and also the 3. So the 3 also will get an exponent of -2. I am going to simplify this multiplication problem. The next thing that you should do is you should find your common bases and combine them together. In this problem, I have 2 letter y's, so I will need to combine those together using addition on their exponents. So I'm going to add together the 3 and the -5. 3 plus -5 is -2. Now, at this point in time, it kind of looks like I'm done. I've got one number 3, I've got one number y, or letter y, like, looks good to me. But it's not done yet. So some of our rules said that you cannot end a problem with a negative exponent. So you do want to take care of those negative exponents. And we learned earlier this week that a negative exponent, you take the reciprocal and you put it under a fraction bar. Now, both of these bases have a negative exponent. The 3 has an exponent of -2, and the y has an exponent of -2. So they are both going to drop below a fraction bar. And since there's nothing left over for the top of the fraction, I'm going to put a 1 there as a placeholder. Notice that both of the 2's turned into positive 2's now. All right, so I took care of all my negative exponents, but I'm still not done. For a final answer, you do have to take care of that 3 squared because we know what 3 squared is. So when the directions say to simplify, they mean simplify as much as humanly possible. Do any math that you can. And, you will get to a certain point in time where you're like, you know what, I can't do anything else. I'm done with this problem. But in this problem, I know what 3 squared is. 3 squared is 9, so I should keep going. Now, this is a final answer. I know this is a final answer because I only have 1 letter y. That's important. I don't have any negative exponents. That's important. And my numbers, 1 over 9, I cannot do any more math with those. Right? I can't simplify a fraction, 1 over 9. I don't have that 3 squared anymore. And so this, I feel pretty confident, this is my final answer. So just make sure to check your final answer and see, is there only 1 of each letter? No negative exponents? Did I simplify my numbers? And if you answer yes to all those questions, then you can be confident that you finished the problem completely. This is the end of our notes for today.